Welcome everybody back to the Line Ball channel. My name is Max and today we have a very interesting game. We have Luke Terry of Ultimate Ball and Monique of Not Ultimate Ball who will be playing in a game of Line Ball where I will be commentating, doing some score updates from the side, really to get ready for Line Ball League because this is how we're going to do it. Live commentary on the channel. We don't get that very often with two great players. Monique, who is going on her pool journey, and Luke, who is going on his first ever Line Ball journey really. So this is the game. I'll be refereeing and judging, and we're going to play a first to 3 wins series. After that, the games will be over, and we're really building up to the Line Ball League. So I'll spot the black for us firstly, and I'll keep the scores nice and updated as we go. And Monique, feel free to take it away with the first shot.
Okay.
And Luke, you've played a little bit of Line Ball now, so how have you found the adjustment between this and pool?
Do you know what? There's definitely still a lot to learn. However, I do feel very comfortable with the kind of weighting side of things now. That's where players are going to find most of their issues, is actually just adjusting to the table to start things off.
Sure.
Once you've got that adjustment, you can manipulate the balls with more when you're playing.
Absolutely. And if you've never watched Line Ball Pool before at all, go back on the channel. We've got some rules videos that should show you
Great
all the
shot.
rules. Lovely shot from Monique there to bring that first yellow into the score zone, and it keeps the other yellow in contention with being brought back in at a later point. Go back on the channel, everyone, look at the rules of Line Ball, and Monique takes the first point. Luke gets a little bit too excited and manages to put down the red ball. So, wow, Luke.
Bearing in mind this is my table, my weighting has been. I've just spoken about weighting and said I was getting the hang of it. I don't think I am.
Yeah, and also I realised I was meant to be doing the scoring for that first game. I didn't update any scores for that whole first round, so I'm very sorry for everyone watching. So I said I was.
So it was a draft, yeah.
Yeah, that was
draft.
That's the first point. But I promise in this next one, I'm going to put like little markers over this for all the work I should have done. Luke, you're the first shot, and I promise I'm going to update your scores this time. Oh, I only had 2 jobs really.
Don't hit the black. Don't hit the black.
Don't hit the black. And he's not hit the black. It's a lovely shot to start with. And for once, I've actually done my job and given a point to Luke. Nice. Go me. Go Line Ball. Thank you to the East Grinstead Servicemen's Club for allowing us to play Line Ball here. We really appreciate you allowing us to play on the tables. Ooh. And Monique's done the same thing. It's back to back. Well, I'm not having to move the scores very far, guys. That is an unfortunate start. And it is now 1-1 in this series. Struggling to get the... Monique, how did this one go back on? Because this one was the broken one, wasn't it? Oh,
yeah, you just have to fiddle it in.
Doing this with one hand was probably not a wise idea.
I do this.
Got it. There we go. The commentators actually / referee has figured out how to put on a scorecard. Now Monique to start, it is currently 1-1. And as I was saying before, the shot was potted there. Thank you to the East Grinstead Servicemen's Club for allowing us to play. We really appreciate you letting us use the tables that Luke plays on all the time as well. They have snooker and pool tables. If you're in the area, give it a go. They are a wonderful set of tables to play on. Very nice cloth. Lovely, lovely shot there from Luke, taking both balls out of the score zone. It's a decent start and means he can keep fighting to bring either the red in later. It depends if Monique's going to attack it now.
Ooh,
lovely cueing, it's a brilliant shot. And it's
great shot.
It's a great shot. It's right near the black. You're taking risks, aren't you, today, Monique? Now it gives Luke a bit of a problem because he has to bring in his reds. Or does he just go and play it safely in? Oh, I should actually update the score. Monique played such a lovely shot and I've just not updated the score. And it's close to the black, but it's a lovely shot from Luke to keep both of his reds in. It went very close to the black, didn't it?
I'm going to be honest with you, I am concentrating more here than I definitely have on any league game in the last 4 or 5 weeks.
It's such a different game to what you've been playing in Ultimate Ball, so I'm not surprised. And that's a great shot from Monique. It brings it into the score zone. Really tricky for Luke to bring that yellow out because of its proximity to both the black ball and the pocket as well. Monique is very new to ball, so we're all very proud of how she's adapted, playing great quality line ball. And the score's currently 1-1, so she's level with an Ultimate Pool League player. And that's a lovely, lovely shot.
Is it going to reach? Is it going to reach?
It
No.
doesn't, so that stays in play. And you are this side, aren't you? I'm not very good at doing maths, so it shouldn't be me that's updating the scores, but it is, so I hope you're still enjoying the videos, even if I am failing at my job.
Well, you are a brilliant player, though, Max.
Thank you. Maybe I should stick to playing on the pitch rather than updating scores.
I'm glad you're not in the draw.
Yes, I'm not going to be in the next league that we are playing. That is a lovely shot from Monique to go 3-3. She's pulled it level and in a great spot. Luke now chasing again. Luke's technically in the better spot here because he's got one more ball to play than Monique does. So I would say Monique is certainly chasing this game at the moment, as we would expect, given that she has one ball out of the score zone. 4-3 to Luke at the minute. Monique can either go for a nice little attacking shot to try and remove a red, or she can go for a nice defensive shot, bringing that yellow that's up the table into the score zone. Both difficult, both tricky given the proximity of reds and yellows, but something will have to be done at some point. And we've all gone very quiet.
Oh no, no. It's gonna.
It's good! It's a lovely shot from Monique. It's a lovely shot. And she's made it 4-4. Wow, you're taking some risks, aren't you now? So Monique is still sadly behind because Luke has one more ball, so he has an extra go.
I've given up this.
Yeah, giving up that yellow that's just in the middle there, unfortunately. But Luke's going to keep taking risks, but they're going to keep paying as rewards in this game. 5 points for Luke Terry of the Ultimate Pool. 4 points to
Kind
Monique.
of played that as a setup shot to just kind of put that yellow in a position where I can double it down with the next shot.
Yeah, well, it depends if Monique uses this yellow that she's playing right now to stop you doing that.
That looks like a great shot.
It's great, and it stops Luke from being able to do what he was planning, which makes it even greater. So it's a lovely shot, which means if Luke wants to guarantee the win at this stage, he's going to have to take a risk. And it's double kissed. It's double kissed, which means he is on 6 and Monique is on 5. It's still tough for Monique here because if you just put this yellow into the score zone, it's a free win for Luke. So unfortunately,
Oh yeah.
a risk will have to be taken because of that yellow that's on its own in the middle of the table. We haven't forgotten about it. It is a problem ball for Monique. How will she deal with the situation? And unfortunately, that kind of means Luke wins because he is 6-5 up. Now, he's played the one-handed exhibition, which you can discuss in the comments whether it's ethical, but that is the win.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. So that is a win for Luke, so it now goes to 2-1. And this is match point to Luke Terry of Ultimate Pool, playing against...
I've been here before, Max. I've been here before.
Yes. Well,
Definitely not taking this for granted.
go have a look at the last time that Luke appeared on the Lineball channel. It was quite a game, and it will give context to his comments he has just made.
I've got to do 2 months of making up now. That's
He'll be able to make it up in Lineball League, or he could make up for it by winning here. Now I believe it is Monique's shot to start, I hope, and it's currently 2-1 to Luke of Ultimate Pool. And that's going to not quite have the legs, I don't think. It's not. But it can be brought in a later shot, so it's all fine for now for Monique. She has plenty of time to make up for that shot. Not a problem at all. Luke now playing the red, going to attack it. It's a lovely shot, and that's going to... Did that touch?
Don't think it
stays.
did.
If it doesn't touch, it stays. So that yellow, I have never seen a yellow so close to the score zone but not in. And now Monique plays her yellow. That's going to be so tough later on.
might not actually be that bad, Max, because you can kind of flick off it, and with that able being in the middle, going towards the sides may not be an issue.
Oh, we'll see how that goes. You could be right. It's a lovely shot though, really good weight. It's going to make its way into the score zone. Good shot from Monique. We'll see if Luke, I think Luke's going to attack it here. Knowing Luke, knowing how he plays. Attack shot coming up. And he's attacked it really, really well. As we come to expect from Luke and his attack shots. Did anyone really think anything else was going to happen? I certainly didn't. Next up, Monique, having to deal with this slightly awkward situation that she has found herself in, with the yellow being out. Offside. Going the other way around. Let's see what she can do here. Just needs to play something nice and safe just to get something going for her here. Let's see, I think that's going to make it in, and it does, and it covers the pocket nicely, so that's going to be a lot harder for Luke to remove, but we know Luke, we know what's coming up.
That got me more than anything.
Yeah. I feel like it's so much harder with a commentator live. Like none of our previous tournaments or games, we've had the commentator effectively judging you within earshot, and I feel like that does certainly change the vibe. Luke, what would you do here? And Monique, what are you thinking as well?
This is actually quite a horrible position to be in. Do you know what? I figured that yellow would pass.
Use this to hit this. Will it work?
I'd almost be very tempted just to play this yellow in with the next shot and then potentially use this one later on to kind of flick off half ball. But then you're tracking towards the 8. Oh, I don't know.
This is tough. If the ultimate pool league player doesn't know what to do, then...
It's a very risky shot, but I think I've seen it. Is if you almost play to pot the yellow in the middle, but rather than pot it, clip off the jaw. If you clip off the bottom jaw, it would flick the yellow up, and it would also take the yellow up because of natural angle.
Yeah.
So it's probably a 2, 3 and 10 to get right, but it would get you a 2 and 1, and I suppose it would gain you an advantage or a foothold. So.
And I think given how far behind Monique is in this game, it's probably worth going for it if you feel comfortable.
So kind of. If I use this.
So for me, if I'm ever playing in a match in any kind of context, being able to find that target point is walking around and realising if I hit this yellow here on the centre of the ball, or the first part I'm going to make contact, it's going to hit that part of the jaw. So essentially, I pick my spot and then I walk around. And as long as I hit the centre of the white through that exact spot, that should be where the yellow goes. So using that tactic allows you to use the cushions more, it allows you to kind of free your game more as well. So it's just a tip out there for anybody that's learning line ball or pool or any form of cue sport really, going forward.
And here we go with Monique playing the shot that Luke has outlined as all that he could really see to get out of this really unique situation. Monique, how will she do? It's spotted it. And it's fine, because in the rules of line ball you can pot in the middle pocket, it's fine. She's not lost the game. And Luke's still got some work to do to take himself over the line if he's going to call himself the winner. And now he's just showing off a little bit, removing balls from the zone. You rarely see the middle pocket being utilised as much as it is, but now we've got a little bit of work for Monique to do here to really bring this in.
See, this is the one where I'm playing kind of almost half ball. You're kind of almost pushing through to essentially try and hit the red with the yellow. Because if you miss that ball, then you've got a chance of hitting the 8. But if you can kind of clip off it enough that you're going to send the yellow just over the baulk line, then you've got half a chance of making 2.
And here we go.
See, this is the thing, this is the kind of exhibition stuff you're looking at pool, trying to do 2-in-1s and things like that. It's not something that's natural to a pool player, so it's definitely caught me out today by some stretch.
Yeah, because it's almost like you'd be doing this as showmanship in normal pool, whereas in line ball it's integral to actually being able to win a game. It's a nice idea that Monique's got here. Let's see how it gets executed. And the black ball has been hit, and that is sadly game over. It was a good shot, she got one into the score zone, and losing only 3-1 to an Ultimate Pool League player is nothing to scoff at. So thank you to Monique, thank you to Luke for a great series of games. The next time we'll see both of these players will be at Line Ball League. Subscribe to the channel, never miss a video. You will see Monique, Luke, all the best players of Line Ball congregating in one single space for Line Ball League. My name is Max Barrett, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.